So the Radha Kritastan. So Lila, Krishna loves to embrace devotees. So we become his devotee, then we get the loving embrace of Krishna. First, how do we embrace Krishna? What's the first embrace? Because we may hear the story here, the first... Oh, that's somewhere else. No, not Facebook. Get confused. There's a story of the first time Radharani touched Krishna. I don't know if we'll tell that today or it's already there. I don't get confused. So this is the first way we embrace Krishna is how? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. We touch his lakri form. Lakri, wood. Lakri is wood. What is Krishna? What is Krishna? Lakri Krishna hai. What is the praman? Praman means proof. Bhagavad Gita. Briksha, Ashwat Briksha Aham. Ashwat Briksha Aham. Bhagavad Gita mein, ek shlok. Krishna is telling, I am Ashwat. Briksh means tree. Lakri, wood, tree, lakri, pear. Huh? Briksh. So he says, Briksha, he says, Ashwat Brikshaham. I am Ashwat. Ashwat matlab kya hoga? People. Samastay people. People tree. Ashwat is Krishna. And Shiva is Bilva. Baal, Bilva. And Brahma is Palasha. Palash. Badiya pair. Pot unsho. 7 foot, 80 foot unsho. Big. Palasha has big, very big leaves. Like clover, 3 leaves, big leaves. And they naturally, when they dry, they naturally curl up. They naturally go like this. And what are they good for? Dahi, makan, chach. And who uses these things? These are not styrofoam cups. They're not plastic. They're God-made. They're Brahma. They're Brahma's offering to Krishna, Palash. Krishna and the boys, they drink their chach and dahi from these. Or halava, whatever they want. So the natural leaf cups, Palash. So Krishna says, I am the Ashwat. So wood is Krishna. So when you're touching Tulsi, Tulsi is Krishna's Shakti. Krishna's Shakti, Shaktiman obeyed. There's no difference between Shakti and Shaktiman. Shaktiman means owner of Shakti. Power, powerful. Rich man, money. If you're a rich man, you have no money. Money's your Shakti. And you're the man. The man with a Shakti. Shaktiman. It can be a lady also, Shaktiman. Possessor. So when you touch, you first embrace Krishna, you first touch Krishna when you touch Tulsi. I'm touching Krishna. And when you chant Shuddhanam, you start to feel Krishna's touch in your heart. You start to feel Krishna's touch in your heart when you chant Shuddhanam. Shud, as they say in India, Shud, Shuddhnam. Shuddhnam. Shuddha. Shuddhnam. You feel the Krishna touch. And then Krishna comes to your mind and he starts massaging your mind, making your mind soft. Saral and Komal. So this is our first embrace. Everyone is embracing Krishna. This finger is embracing this finger. This is one finger. Embrace means like this, coming tight. Embrace. Alingata. This is going like this. And in between is Krishna. I'm rubbing Krishna in the front, and I'm rubbing Krishna in the back. I can go to somebody and say, oh, I love you so much. Like a baby. Some mothers, they love their baby. They're rubbing his belly, rubbing his back. They just want to eat him. Like a mother cow. You ever see a mother cow licking her baby? She wants to put the bacha, and the guy wants to put the bacha, beat her. So much vatsalya, so much praying. Oh, my bacha. My bacha. You pele bar under, beatar under, now bar. So much praying. So this is where this praying Krishna in the middle. You're chanting in the mala, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Every word of the Maha Mantra means Krishna in the Mantri Bhav Upasana. Jiva Goswami and Sri Jiva Goswami, it's attributed to him, although it's not recorded in any of his writings. you can't find, but it's attributed to him and many acharyas accept it. He gives a Yugal conception of Mahamantra, Radha Krishna. And Dhyan Chandra also gives Yugal conception. It's called Mantra Art, the meaning of the holy name. But our Vishnu Chakravarti, it's attributed, it's said that he wrote it. It's very old, and it's his style, and it's okay, Siddhanta. He wrote one, and so did Das Goswami. Harina Mantra Art. But it's not in their recognized official writings, but most acharyas accept it. Siddhanta is right, Ras is right, and the conception is very nice. And these conceptions are followed by the Mantri Bhav Upasakas. Every word means Krishna, and the sadhaka chants the holy name to give as service to Radharani, and chants when Radharani's in Sangha with Krishna, Radhasham Milan, Sambhog Milan Kunjame, both Rahasya Lila Ratikeli, and then the Mantri may chant. She sings, because I asked this question, where in Praman does it say that Sakhis or Mantris or Radha and Krishna chant the Hare Krishna mantra in the spiritual world? And they said, nowhere. Nowhere. I said, okay. He said, but there's Sadhaka Vichar and there's Siddha Vichar. Sadhaka Vichar and Siddha Vichar. Sadhaka Vichar is what we have to do and consider and act and think and meditate on as sadhakas. Then whereas siddhas in the spiritual world, is this too much philosophy or what? Because I'm a little like that, sorry. It's okay? As siddhas in the spiritual world, in our siddha swarup siddhi, spiritual body, siddha deha, Mantri swarup is primarily there. You are supposed to hold it. This is my mouth. It doesn't matter if it bumps. It's okay. I don't mind. It's not opera. You can still shoot him now. No, this is Kali Yuga. The Brahmins are serving the Shudras. He's a guru. He's a Brahmin, and I'm a Shudra. Malecha Yamana. Everything's Ulta. All Dharma is Ulta. You know. What can I say? It's only Mahaprabhu's mercy. I met a very elevated Brahmin. Radhakund Brahmin, very elevated, cultured, handsome, tall, 6'1", wealthy. He's got it all. Handsome guy. He's like 60 years old. You know, that kind of age. He's got all the good qualities, fully shining and developed. He's just a real gentleman and really learned and totally humble and totally devoted. Does Giraj Prikram every day. Amazing personality. So I sat with him once. You know, I met him in Uddhavakund, on the backside. You know, the other Uddhavakund, the Giridhari Baba. And then I said, you know, you must have done lakhs and lakhs, Purva Janam, lakhs and lakhs of Tap and Jap, and Shastra Swadhyaya, and Sadhu Seva, and Dan, and many, many Punya Karmas and Punya Kritams, and whatnot. Stotram, Stutis, Alag, all these things, spiritual things. He said, no, nothing. I did nothing. I said, you're born in a high-class Brahmin. You have good looks. You have good education. You have a beautiful wife, beautiful kids. You have a house. You have 25 acres of property. You're the most famous guy in the town. You do Giraj Prikram every day. And you did nothing? I did nothing. If you say that I did these things, you're not a sadhu. I said, oh, Dad, I know. I can already say, you know, he said, if you say that, then you're not a sadhu. I said, that I know I'm not a sadhu. I'm not even a swadhu. A swadhu enjoys eating. So I can't enjoy eating because my teeth all fell out and my stomach doesn't work and I'm 100 years old. So I can't enjoy eating. So I'm not sadhu. So he said, I said, so how did you take birth like this? How did you get all these assets, what Shastra considers karma fall, punya karma fall, results of good deeds? He looked at me right in the eyes, and he said, and he had tears in his eyes, he said, it's only mercy. It's only mercy. It's only Radharani's mercy I took birth here. Nothing else. Nothing else. I said, okay, great, you know. No more chanting. No more chanting, no more Ekadasi bread. You know, it's just mercy, you know. So you could take it like that and just run around Braj all day and eat and do anything and say mercy, mercy, Radhe, Radhe, and you probably get perfection. But if you're involved in doing everything that's non-spiritual, you probably end up going to hell, not to Krishna. So we have, somehow Krishna's arranged that we want to do serious tapasya and bhajan and bhakti bhajan, all of us, and attain perfection the standard way and not the Kripa Siddhi way, which is very rare. So this is mercy. So we coming to all these places, we're praying for mercy. Oh, Vrishabhanu Maharaj, who could be closer to Radharani than you? We hear the story that Yamuna, Vrishabhanu, because he was a worshipper of the sun god, so he would always bathe it. He would always offer tarpan, water to the sun god in the morning, and then noon he would take his bath, or also pratak snan. He was always worshipping, so he always had a big body of water, and he offered water to the sun. And he has a Surya Mandir also, somewhere, I don't know, somewhere it's in Nitya Lilas there. Surya Mandir, maybe Surya Kunj is his Mandir, I'm not sure. But he worships Surya. Nanda Baba worships Lakshmi Narayan. Chandravali and Chandrabhanu, he worships Durga. The brother of Vrishabhanu, he worships Durga. Of course, Radha and Krishna also, but Durga, like a standard modern Brijvasi. So in Yamuna, so the same story Yamuna, same story here at Bhanukund. One day Bhanu came here in the afternoon to do some tarpan and bathe or whatever, offer water to the sun, and he saw a beautiful golden lotus flower right in the middle of this Bhanukund. So this is not only Bhanukund, it's not only Radha Kritastan, Radhika Kritastan, but it's also the Snan Ghat, whatever, the Snan Ghat of her father, Bhanu Maharaj. But Tisra cheese is also the Janam Stan of Radharani. So when we put this water on her head, we're touching Radharani's Janam. When we drink this water, we're touching Radharani's Janam. It's not like, oh, Achman, take Achman, show your respects to the holy place. Okay, it is. Oh, it's cold, don't get on my mascara. Don't throw it on me. Careful, I just put it on. So sometimes I see something in Radhika, the wife is like this, or vice versa, the husband. And then, one of the two goes down, gets some water, and then splashes the wife. And like kind of a little ego mixed in, Maybe more splashing than required. Oh yeah, take some Achman. Yeah. A typical husband and wife, vivad, Whatever it is, there's some vivad. Has to be something somewhere. Otherwise you're not married. You only fight when you get married. If you want to be peaceful, don't get married. But that's another fight. You have to fight with your frustration. So fight with your frustration, or become self-realized, and that's not easy. Or fight with your wife. So or fight with your frustrated wife. That's a combination of both of them. You don't know English? I hope not. I hope you don't. Because at any rate, so this is so it's not just a simple thing. Everything we're doing, there's a lot of depth to it, a lot of bhav to it, a lot of meaning to it. And some people can open that up and show that to us. Or we may realize that by the mercy of Krishna. You go to one Leela style. Oh, we went to 27 Leela styles. What did you realize? What did you feel? Nothing. It was good kirtan. I danced. Prasad was good. That's right. Prasad was buddy prasad. First class. Gopal cooked the samosas. Gopal cooked the pizza. And the kalonis, or whatever they call it. What do they call it? Yes, different things. Some different press. Some good cook.